This is my 1983 Toyota FJ60. Despite it being over 40 years old, it is my daily driver. And I could drive something newer, more comfortable, more reliable, a little more practical, but I keep coming back to this thing. I bought this thing over 2 years ago when it looked like this. I've done a ton of work to it, including all the body, paint, the wheels, the tires. I've done a few other videos on those if you want to check it out. But the biggest game changer for making this thing my daily was adding the 5.3 LS. I decided to pull the 2F out and put the 5.3 LS in for a few reasons. The biggest being the 2F just being a little too gutless to be driving around town. Fuel efficiency, this thing does better on gas. I do have a boat that I like to pull with this Land Cruiser, so the 5.3 with the 4L60E was a game changer. It pulls that no problem. And it's just a ton of fun to drive. It goes quick. It cruises at 80, fourth gear. Another plus with adding the 5.3 LS, sounds pretty awesome. Let me fire it up. Now obviously the 5.3 LS added a ton of value as far as daily driving it, but I really think when you're driving a car like this, it's more so about kind of, I don't know, showing off and having fun talking to people about it, because ultimately I'm a car guy. I like cars, I like to talk about cars, I like to work on cars. So when I drive this thing and I see people, you know, I see their eyes kind of find it, or they're kind of rubbernecking looking at it, I don't know, that kind of means something to me, because I spent so many hours, me and my dad both, investing time, money, energy into taking this thing from kind of a piece of junk to something really special and something that's a lot of fun to drive and is, I mean, very nice and very cool. So to see other people look at it and want to talk about it, just yesterday I was picking up a load of gravel with a trailer, and a guy wanted to talk about it and take a picture of it, and he had one. And you know, that's what makes these vehicles so cool. And it doesn't matter what you're driving, just something older, there's the nostalgia there, and there's other people, you know, you kind of find like-minded people that are fun to talk to. So for me, I think a lot of the value that comes with driving a classic car is just that, the relationships you kind of find that you otherwise wouldn't have, as well as just having fun driving it. The other thing I would say, I mean, if you're wanting to say, hey, can I go buy a 40-year-old Land Cruiser and drive it every day? Sure you can. I mean, my commute is pretty short, so it's not that big of a deal. But just know you are driving a 40-year-old rig. There's going to be problems. You know, originally, like if you went and bought a stock one, it's going to need a lot of work. The engine is gutless. Fun to drive still, but if you want to go drive it at 65 miles an hour, you're going to have fun doing that. You know, it's going to be slow, and you're not going to be able to go fast. You won't be able to keep up with traffic. Not super safe in some big cities, but for this one with the LS in it, it's easy to drive. It's awesome. If you had something like this, I would highly recommend daily driving it, because you know, they're cool and they're fun to drive. And you could go buy a brand new pickup and you get a similar feeling. You know, you spent 80 grand on a truck, you're rewarded in a sense, but when you got so much time into it, and obviously when you're buying a classic car, you're gonna have to work on it, and then you're gonna learn how to work on cars. You're gonna kind of fall in love with that or hate it. And if you hate it, get rid of it. If you like it, then you're gonna really enjoy working on it and driving it, because like I said, there's something more to it. And it sounds kind of cheesy, but it's true. That's why I like it, and that's why I decided to restore this one. And I also have a 85 Porsche 911 that when I'm not driving this, I'm driving that, and it does a very similar thing, but it doesn't have all the time, sweat that went into restoring it, because when I bought it, it was already nice. This one, I have so many hours in restoring it that it's very special to me, and I probably will have it forever and try to drive it as much as I can. Although I will not want to drive it in the winter, which sounds also silly, but I want to keep it nice forever, which means not driving it in the snow. So I'm also on the hunt for my next project, maybe an FJ80 or BMW, something all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive that would be easy to drive in the winter. So all in all, go get yourself a classic and daily drive it. And if you hate it, get rid of it. But if you like it, do it. And this thing is a great option, an FJ60. I mean, even with the 2F, like I mentioned, there are some concerns if you're driving it every day, but if you're getting an FJ80 or something early mid-90s, still old, you're not seeing them everywhere, still gonna have that eyeball, people are gonna be looking at it, it's fun to work on. So I'd encourage you to go get yourself a classic, and if you already have a classic, go drive it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? It's gonna break and you're gonna have to fix it. I mean, so those are my 2 cents, and thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more like this one, check out my channel. I'm planning on doing a lot of things like this. Thanks.